Hey there folks, I'm Cav. Welcome to this video, welcome to my channel. Here is a video in which I'm going to be explaining what I'm doing here, why I'm doing it here, especially for those of you who might have seen me elsewhere on the internet. So this channel is Cav's Sim Racing Encyclopædia. It's designed for sim racing. Now, you may have seen me before talking about stuff to do with sim racing, but not on this channel. In fact, on YouTube, you might have seen me doing that over on a channel that just has my name. And I do still love that channel. I still upload daily video content there. However, that channel's become so much more about racing and so much more about talking about racing that I don't have the same opportunities to do what I love doing in sim racing. So that's where this channel comes in. It's going to be where I talk about sim racing. It's going to be a lot less regular, so not necessarily daily posts. I'm hoping weekly, maybe once or twice a week, but even then I can't guarantee that. I've got a couple of cool videos lined up, but yeah, I can't guarantee that necessarily that is going to be a daily or weekly upload. I just want to be able to have a platform to be able to do that stuff more often when I want to, and also the place where I can stream more often. Because one of the things that I find with the main channel that I have, the Cav channel, is that I love doing things like streaming. And I still compete in as much, if not more, sim racing than I did when I was actively streaming. But by changing across to this channel, it will allow me to, wow, do that without the burden of going, ooh, am I bothering people? Am I bothering the people who come across to look at me talk about F1 if suddenly I'm driving an M2 in iRacing? That's my kind of rationale for it. But it is also a good year for sim racing. We've got plenty of iRacing changes coming up. Some of them new and exciting for next season, and some of them will probably be in the Season 4 build or in the 2026 Season 1 build. We also have the continual evolution of AC Evo. We have new stuff going into Automobilista 2 all the time. New stuff going into Race Room. And even then, some older titles like the original Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione are still getting plenty of love in the sim racing scene. We've got LMU updates. We've got the arrival of a new game on the market in the way of Project Motor Racing. And there are plenty of other amazing upstarts that are on their way. There's also, and this is something else I want to cover, big things going on in terms of sim racing news. Because talking about sim racing news is not something that I get to do often when I do my general notices on the other place. And that's because there's often so many real world news stuff. There's always an F1 drama going on. There's usually something to do with WRC. And then there's usually something to do with the ERC or the BTCC or World RX or IndyCar or any of the series that I cover over there. So by having this space, it gives me the chance to, for example, do a longer form video talking about Codemasters losing the, well, EA, I guess, losing the WRC license, and it going back to Nacon, the people who made it before it was a Codemasters game. So having that opportunity to do that without the constraints of everything else in that video schedule that's over in the other place, yeah, that really appeals to me. And I hope it appeals to you too. You'll probably see a lot of the sim racing shorts I put on the other channel coming across to here, or similar ones being posted on here. I plan to still use shorts as well as live streams and long form videos, but I'm not constraining myself right away to the rigid and rigorous daily upload schedule that I do over on that other place. If you haven't heard of that channel before, you can find it in the description section. I will make sure to have it in there. And yeah, thanks for listening to me. Hopefully, in the next day or two, you'll see an F125 review come out. Look forward to doing that one. Alright, till then, bye for now.